Hello my dear students, how are you all? Class, in today's worksheet, we are going to get command on topic distillation. And let me explain you what distillation is. It is a process of purification and separation. And by this process, we can separate liquids from the mixture of liquids or maybe from its solution. And how we do it? It's a set of apparatus in which we heat the mixture in which the liquid is present, which is to be separated. We heat it, we turn it into its vapor, and you know what? The only tool in our hand is that we use its boiling point. Every liquid boils up at its sharp and characteristic temperature. We boil up a liquid, it boils up, it turns into its vapor. Then we pass the vapors through a condenser by providing a cooling medium or cooling surface, and we again condense the liquid vapors into its liquid phase. This is how we collect it, and the main idea is the boiling point. Now we start the discussion with the help of MCQs. The first MCQ is, which gas is not obtained industrially by fractional distillation? You know, the type of distillation is a fractional distillation in which we can separate the mixture into different products in its fractions, in its portions. And you know, the air we are breathing in all the time is a mixture of gases. Nitrogen is the major component, which is more than 78% in the air. Then comes oxygen, 21%, and argon. The only gas which is not separated by fractional distillation is ammonia. The second MCQ is, which process involves boiling a liquid and condensing the vapor? Obviously, distillation, in which we boil a liquid, then condense the vapors to get it liquid form. The third MCQ is, what is the purpose of the condenser? So to understand this MCQ, first you see what a condenser is. Let me show you a diagram. Yes, this is the phase in which condenser is used. The condenser is filled with water. The lower end water and the cool water, pre-cooled water, enters the condenser and it exits it from the top end. This is how the water is flowing inside. Why we use the condenser? Just the hot vapors are coming through this side arm, and the hot vapors are cooled by this cooled water. The water provides a cooling surface, and these water vapors are condensed or cooled to its liquid phase again. So this is how a condenser is fitted. Okay, now we come to discuss the MCQ. What is the purpose of the condenser? To prevent air reacting with ethanol, to prevent any ethanol from escaping, to prevent the ethanol coming bang, or to boil ethanol quickly. The fourth MCQ is, which gas is not obtained industrially by fractional distillation? Again, it is repeated. The fifth MCQ is, which process would destroy the bacteria in water? Desalination is a method which is used to remove salts from seawater. That's why the process is called as desalination. Filtration is the method which is used to remove insoluble impurities or insoluble substances from liquids. Treatment with carbon, yes, it is also applied sometimes when carbon is used in some of the industrial method. So the method of chlorination is used worldwide to destroy bacteria in water because it's the low cost method. That's why it is preferred. Now we see the theory session. The theory section begins with the question, what is distillation used for? You have to just give the reason or the definition of distillation here. Next part is, how does the temperature change as a salt solution undergoes distillation? Yes, it's a very tricky question. To get the answer, you need to understand, or you need to go through the textbook reading. Then I give you a hint here that whenever a liquid is boiled, like the temperature rises, and when a liquid starts boiling, it becomes uniform or constant. It does not change for a while. When all the liquid boils up, the temperature again rises. So this is how, when we start heating a salt solution, when the boiling point comes of water, the temperature becomes still or same for some time. Because in that phase, in that moments, the liquid is turning into its vapor. The next is a mixture of ethanol and water is separated by the method of fractional distillation. Define the process. I have given you the picture to explain you what is happening in steps. And you can see that here in the round bottom flask, the mixture is kept, and it is also attached with a column in which glass beads are filled, and there is a side arm where a thermometer is also hanging, and the bulb of the thermometer is exactly at the level of the side arm. Then the hot vapors are passed through a condenser where they are cooled to turn into liquid also. So you explain the whole process in points. When miscible liquids are heated, ethanol and water vapor rise up in the column and passes through fractionating column and passes through the boiling point of ethanol is dash. You just learn it. And the boiling point of water is very obvious. The fractionating column is filled with glass beads. Yes. Now what is the function of glass beads? You know, the glass beads provide a large surface area for the vapors to condense. This is how, when vapors rise up and the heavier vapors strike with the surface of the glass beads, converted back into liquid and drop in the round bottom flask. But the vapors which are lighter and whose boiling point is closer, they rise up, or they pass through the glass beads and rise up in the top phase or top portion of the column. Now we see where and why the bulb of the thermometer is placed. I told you that the best place for hanging the thermometer is this side arm, because in this zone, in this area or in this height, the vapors, the boiling vapors are passing through or leaving the fractionating column. So the best place of the thermometer bulb is to just at the stage or at the level of the side arm. If this worksheet is unable to explain you anything and there's something left of discussion, you can ask me on my channel, or you can also text your question or inquiries on my WhatsApp. I am always willing and ready to help you, because whenever you solve the worksheet, that should be accurate, that should be correct. So don't just get involved with, or don't just mess up with concepts on their sequences. If you are still with some confusion, you can ask me. I am always there to help you all, and I am providing you a platform by this channel. So all the videos are there, you can watch them, you can get your concepts clear, then you ink out your answers. Thank you class, God bless you and take care.